Color Outside the Box is a podcast series that focuses on creating a better you. Whether it's advice about family, relationships, raising children in this technological world, marriage, or careers, we seek to find the answers to help you live your best life. So start your Monday morning off right with me, your hostess with the mostest, Princess Miller, on Color Outside the Box right here on iTunes and everywhere podcasts can be heard. Well, good Monday morning, and thank you for tuning in to the Color Outside the Box podcast with your hostess, Princess Miller, and I am in the studio with another special guest. Good morning, Miss India Davis.
Good morning.
How are you today?
I'm good. It's good. It's kind of exciting to be here today.
Awesome. We have a lot that we're going to talk about today, and today's show topic is going to be being confident in the skin that you're in. This is going to be very interesting. A lot of people feel like there are many different things that make them feel confident. And that's a major issue of women today is feeling confident in the skin that they're in. And, even myself, I think about just recently, this week I had something to do and I had to put a little extra effort into looking cute this week. And so I was like, man, when I was 20 pounds lighter, I felt more confident.
Yeah.
When I had, this particular hairstyle, I felt more confident. But Miss India, tell us how we can be more confident in the skin that we're in.
Confidence is not the way you look. Confidence is not the way you see yourself in the mirror. Confidence is a feeling. Mm-hmm. And that's what I try to tell people is how do you feel as yourself?
Yes.
When I look at myself in the mirror, when I first started my confident journey, I was maybe 60 pounds heavier than I am now. And I made a promise to myself, hey, no matter what you feel, no matter how you are, you have to be you. Mm-hmm. It's only you. It's only one you in the world.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
It's only one you. So why not be the best you can? Mm-hmm. Don't look towards, social media and these nice, beautiful bodies and stuff and everything. And sometimes people kind of get discouraged, especially plus size women. Mm-hmm. And especially women that's, really, really, really skinny. Mm-hmm. You never know what somebody's going through. So as a person, I just looked at myself in the mirror and I saw my rolls. I saw my stretch marks. Mm-hmm. At the time, my locks was really little, so they were just floating all over the place in my head. Okay. And I was like, how can I make myself feel sexy? How can I make myself feel beautiful? How can I make myself feel as confident as some of these women that's on the picture? Mm-hmm. So started my journey of self-love, went into fitness and stuff because I kind of didn't want to have as much health issues as, some urban families. We have high blood pressure. And yes. So I have high blood pressure, but it's not as bad because I lost a lot of weight, thank God. Okay. And I was losing weight not to look good. I was losing weight for health reasons. Yes. Mm-hmm. I didn't want to go up the stairs and be out of breath. Mm-hmm. And so started losing weight, and every day I would feel, if I have a day that I would feel not so confident, I go buy lingerie. Mm-hmm. And I would wear lingerie under my t-shirts and stuff, and it just kind of just brings out a inner sexy that's in yourself that nobody knows what's going on. Mm-hmm. You don't have to wear lingerie with, the skin showing and stuff. I would have a regular t-shirt on, going to work with some jeans, and I'll throw on a lace bra, or I'll throw on some lace underwear or something just to help bring myself out. Okay. Got into makeup, not as in a full face over, but a kind of enhancement because I don't have no eyebrows and I don't really have many eyelashes.
I understand.
Oh Lord, have mercy, the eyebrow story. So I'll go in and I'll get put a little brow stuff on and put just mascara, brow stuff and mascara. And that would bring out my confidence. I will have my hair, put a shell or something in there, and that'll help me feel good throughout the day.
Okay.
So I believe self-confidence is not a way somebody look, but if you look in the picture of somebody and you can see, it's like a feeling. And I like, especially when it's in pictures, you can see that feeling being transferred into another person.
I think we should, before we got started, we talked about taking personal time for ourselves.
Oh, yeah.
And I think sometimes, just having that time to yourself to reflect on who you are helps build confidence as well.
Yeah.
It's not always an outfit. It's not, because you have some women that, have the shape that you want, have the hair that you want, the eye color that you want.
And they are not confident.
And they are not confident in themselves.
They be so self-doubted.
So I think it goes much deeper than just, the look alone. Sometimes confidence comes from just speaking to yourself. Yeah. And telling yourself, girl, you look good today. Yeah. Girl, you beautiful.
I used to take sticky notes.
Okay.
And I used to put them, my college friend used to come in and she used to see my sticky notes. And now I put sticky notes all over my window. I mean, not my window, my mirror when I walk in the bathroom. First thing you do when you wake up, you get some water. You got to use the restroom, right? So I walk in there and I have a whole bunch of sticky notes everywhere. And I put them in weird spots. Like on the, I don't know, what a tissue is. I put one over there because I got to reach to get tissue. And
so, self-affirmation.
Oh my gosh, it's so great. So I'll be like, girl, you got this today. You look good. Like, that's what I'll put. I'll put like random stuff, everything. And I'll put, I don't care what those people say. You are you. Like, I'll just put like sticky notes everywhere. And every day I'll just pull one. Pull one, trash it. And then I go through my day. If I think of something else that I would like to tell myself in the morning, I'll write another sticky note, put it up there.
So let me ask you a question. Let's go back for a minute and let's talk about why you felt like you were not confident. Let's go back to your childhood.
Okay.
And what do you think that stemmed from? That need to that feeling of I'm not as confident in myself as I should be.
So the reason why I didn't feel as confident is because I never had a father in my life. And then my mom, she went back and forth, and I kind of went from my aunt's house to my other aunt's house. And I felt like nobody wanted me. You got two parents. Me and my mom are good now, but back then we wasn't.
Yes, I understand.
And I don't know, I just felt like nobody wanted me. Like nobody cared about me. I was the only child. Didn't have a brother or sister to look at. And as an only child with two parents, and I'm still floating around in the world, that kind of made me feel like a little self-doubt. And that's the beginning of the story of me not feeling confident, because I never thought I was good enough for anybody.
Wow.
And that kind of followed me throughout my whole life.
Yeah.
Until maybe like 3-4 years ago, when I started my self journey. And I used to have a few friends and stuff, back in high school and middle school. And the people that was supposed to be friends, they was kind of like friending me in a way, but yet I was a smart kid. Yeah. So any chemistry and math, I loved it. And I still love it to this day. I just helped my cousin with a chemistry project like 2 days ago. Yeah. And they would use me as like, hey, India, you want to hang out today? But they really didn't want to hang out with me. They just wanted the answers to the test, or they wanted to cheat off me or something like that. And then the few people that were my friends in high school, they're still my friends today. It's like 10 people. Okay. And it's so crazy. There's like all these people I graduated from 500 and something, and only 10 of those are the only people I still talk to today. Yeah. And outside of that, I had a lot of self-doubt growing up with my mom. She used to take my credit score and used to do certain things with that, just put it that way. And outside of that, I used to have people call and threaten my phone, like they want to pick up my car, they want to deduct taxes and do all this other stuff. I was working at a grocery store when I was 17. No, 16. I actually worked at the movie theaters first when I was 16, then I moved there as a 17, and I was just working just to try to help my aunt and my grandmother not to worry about me so much because they're doing so much for the family.
Yeah, lighten the load. I understand.
And I was like, okay, I can just get myself to work so I can get myself to eat and, you know, catch the bus or have a few friends pick me up, whatever I need, and to help lighten the load. And then my grandmother passed away. And when she passed away, man, I told my aunt, I said, I have no one to go to.
Wow.
No one. And, because, like I said before, my father, whatever he is, he kind of fled the country. He fled the country and went to Germany because he didn't feel like paying child support.
Yeah. My
mom kind of was out there doing her thing. And then, because she had some issues with gambling. And then, so I was just like, okay, so where did they put me? I can't fund for myself. I'm too young. I don't even know how to do half the stuff. So my aunt brought me into her life, and she kind of helped me with a lot of things. Then later on, my mom was getting a little bit better, so I kind of trusted her a little bit more. And then she had this married into another man's life, and he's supposed to be my stepfather, but I was everything to him but a stepdaughter. I'm just going to put it that way.
Okay.
And so I was verbally and mentally pretty much abused from that man. And I remember packing up my stuff and putting it in a suitcase and telling my mom, like, hey, I'm leaving. I'm leaving. At that time, I was maybe like 14.
Yeah. I understand.
And I sat outside and I waited until my aunt picked me up. And it was points, man. I used to take, the man didn't want me to vacuum. He wanted me to pick up pieces of lint and stuff off the carpet with my hands. Like, it was like tedious things like that. So after all that happened and some more stuff, I really just felt like who wants me? Nobody wants me. And then I started shedding off mentally a whole bunch of stuff. And kind of just went forward and was just like, okay, India, you got you and only you. And I went, and I had that mentality all the way through college. And I had friends and stuff. They're still my friends today from college. They try to help me. I couldn't even let them help me because I'm just used to just doing stuff on my own all the time. And
I know we skipped the commercial break, but it's okay.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. It's fine. I know where you're coming from because I went through kind of a similar situation. Not as much, my mom, she worked but she wasn't the loving parent that, we needed.
Yeah.
She she did not like my father, which meant, and I looked like my father, which meant she took her frustrations out on me that she had, toward my father. Yeah. And so, growing up and, and I think about, I really didn't become confident in the skin that I am in until I was grown.
Yeah, same.
Because, I was dumb, I was stupid, I was ugly, I was, just a whole bunch of other names. And, as I grew up and really realized the mental breakdown there, it wasn't that I was actually those things. It was the fact that she was just so mad and so frustrated with my father. And then here I am, come out looking just like him, reminding her of all the issues they had in their marriage, So, after I start to realize those things, I said, okay, well, I'm not I'm not